All right, folks, got a new entry. If you've been following along, I've decided to take a little bit of a different approach, as I do, try something out each time. And I've been playing around with ChatGPT, there we go, like a robot, and came up with a list of some topics. And I'm just gonna some questions, some deep questions, deep thoughts with Jack Handy. Was that it? I don't know. There was like an SNL skit back in the day, but it's not that. It's gonna be some questions that will be maybe a little bit thought provoking. And as usual, love to hear from you folks if you've got any ideas or answers or other deep questions, deep thoughts you'd like to hear about. Let's do it. So, without further ado. The next one is, and what I'm looking at is I'm looking at one of my monitors that has the questions up. Question number 3, how does one define success? And I think like the very first thing that comes to mind, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me, that at least in our society in the US, success is typically defined as a career sort of thing. Maybe money, get the words out today, money, or perhaps career success, something like that, climbing the corporate ladder. Now, that's not necessarily where my mind is anymore. If you were to ask me that question maybe when I was a lot younger, I would probably agree with that and say something along the lines of some sort of financial thing or career thing. But as I've gotten a little bit older, my perspective has shifted in that regard, and I would define success, at least for myself, to be probably a multifaceted thing where success is something that one is up to the individual. So for me, I would say it's something along the lines of probably inner growth and inner ease and connectivity with other people, those relationships that we build. So if you watched any of my other videos, I talk a lot about sort of self-growth, inner growth, shedding off a lot of the stuff that's kind of layered on us as we get older. And so to me, success is sort of looking at those things and deciding what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of, and getting to a place of feeling comfortable, feeling confident, and feeling at ease with who you are. And I would chalk that up to success. But I think that kind of can extend even further. The type of relationships we're holding with other people. So again, in my opinion, building strong relationships, having strong boundaries, being able to set expectations, and being able to be compassionate for yourself and other people, I would see that as a huge win, something that's very successful to have in your life. And then probably beyond that, I might think that maybe health, staying healthy, staying active, being able to connect with those people that you have in your life, being able to maybe share a meal with them or share a good story or an adventure or something like that. To me, that would be another way to sort of measure my own success in life. You know, am I able to connect with people? Am I able to share experiences with them? That sort of thing. So I think when I think about success, I think it comes up and it shows up in different ways in my life. And I would imagine that it might show up in different ways in the folks out there in their lives. And again, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. What do you believe is success? What makes you a successful person? Kind of touched on a little bit on that. Again, a lot of the sort of self-growth, a lot of the interpersonal sort of stuff, I believe is one of the avenues of success. Staying hydrated is another avenue of success. Always stay hydrated. And you know what else I would say? I would say challenging yourself, always being like flexible and willing to try something new, to expand your comfort zone. Those are the types of things I would also say kind of builds a successful life. It's easy to kind of get stuck in an old way or an old habit and just continue to do that and maybe not learn or not grow or develop And I think that that's kind of a shame. So I would say kind of a successful life is one that you continue to develop, you continue to learn, you have new experiences, and you're able to share those experiences with other people, just like I'm doing right here. So that's my opinion. Again, love to hear from you folks. We're at 5 minutes, so guess what? Peace.